Okay, so today's topic is about three daily wins. Okay, now whenever we achieve something, no matter how big or how small, we feel good about ourselves. Okay, I think you all have experienced this feeling that if you had achieved something, maybe in second life you were building something and finally you finished, or maybe in real life you made a good meal, you cooked a good food, or maybe you did something good, or you achieved something, you feel good about yourself. So we are going to discuss, or we are going to analyze our everyday task, and we can take the help of the concept called baby steps. I think you all have heard about this concept called baby step, and we earlier we had a session on baby steps. So that means how some tiny, some very incremental small step leads to profound change in our life. So just for an example, maybe you are supposed to write an article, and that article is a 2000 words article. Maybe you have a website, and in your website you have a blog section, and you are supposed to upload a blog every week for your business or for any other purpose. So instead of uh, thinking about the entire 2000 words article, you can just think about a 100 words paragraph. So we are breaking the big task into smaller tasks, and when we achieve a particular smaller task, it gives us some kind of push. We get some more motivation to go to the next module. We go to the next um piece of task, and when we finish that, then again we get some more motivation. Okay, there is a book, you can read that book if you like it. It's called Atomic Habits. It's written by James Clear, where he talked about the importance of this tiny steps. He used this term called atomic habits. That means very small daily things that leads to a big change. Even we have discussed the concept of kaizen. So kaizen is a Japanese concept which talks about daily incremental uh, improvements. Okay, so and each day when we do something, it becomes easier and easier. Be it exercise, be it playing any kind of musical instrument, be it using a new language. So every day when we do, it becomes easier. Doing every day is a hard thing, but if we can do that every day, each day it becomes easier. Just like exercise, just like cycling, just like any other kind of physical or mental activity. Okay, so uh, we are going to discuss about some daily activities or daily win in terms of our physical health, in terms of our mental health, and in terms of our spiritual health. Okay, so first I will start with the physical wins. Okay, wins or winning. Okay, so we all know the importance of physical health. Okay, and also our physical health is directly connected to our mental health, and that is the reason when we have bad mood, when we are not feeling anything good, or we have a brain fog, or we do not have the clarity, if you just take the walk for 10-15 minutes, you feel good. Or if you do some kind of exercise, if you go and hit the gym and do some treadmill, some cardio, some weightlifting, you actually feel good. Have you experienced it in your life that you are having a bad mood, you did not feel like doing anything, Maybe you were upset, but the moment you went outside, you had a walk for 20 minutes, half an hour, or maybe you did some exercise, you started feeling good. Anyone had this kind of experience? I think we all had chair yoga and tai chi. Yes, yes, lady, right. So any kind of yoga or any kind of like physical activities like tai chi or qigong, um, uh, maybe free hand exercise. So whenever we do, we feel good. Our mind becomes clear. So physical winning in this particular sense, we are discussing that how we can do some physical activity every day. It does not mean that we have to spend 2 hours in gym, or we have to go for a marathon race, but just some small daily things that we can do, and that actually boost our energy. It reduces our stress, because we know when we do some exercises, it secretes endorphins, and endorphins is a feel good hormone. Okay, so any kind of exercise we can do to have a physical win. So for example, going for a walk, or doing yoga, or lifting some weights, or some doing some stretching, going for cycling. Okay, and even we can do some activities with our friends and family, like playing outdoor games. Nowadays I don't see uh, kids playing outside their houses, but when I was young, maybe I was just 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old, we did not have the concept of video games or something like that. We used to go out, we used to go to the field. Yes, Liz, yes. So we used to go to the field and we used to play all day long. When we had summer holiday or winter holiday, the entire day we used to play outside. We used to come to our houses just to have lunch and snacks and dinner. But nowadays I don't find a lot of young children or kids are playing outside in the roads, on the street. But we used to do that. So any kind of physical activities are fine. Okay, so you can think like, okay, today I will take 5,000 steps, or today I will take 8,000 steps. That is also a kind of physical win. And the moment you take 5,000 steps or 8,000 steps, you just give a pat on your back that, oh yes, you have made it. You have Today you have yeah, completed 8,000 steps. Because in our life there are times when we have no one to appreciate us, and we have no one to motivate us. That time we need to motivate ourselves, that time we need to appreciate ourselves. So some amount of self motivation do give us some kind of happiness. So when no one is around, we can attain these some small goals, and we can give us some reward. Maybe we can open our fridge and we can take a small bite of chocolate. Okay, it's a kind of reward that we are giving to ourselves, because yes, we have made 8,000 steps. So this is one example of physical winning. Okay, so any activities, physical activity or physical exercise you can do, and that will actually help your uh, it will uplift your mood. Okay, now how we can do that? Sometimes we do not have the motivation to wake up early, or sometimes we don't find another person to do some physical activities or exercise, or going to gym. So we can just start with some simple things, maybe just stretching, maybe just walking for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And the more we start doing, we will have more willpower, and we will have more um, aspiration for attaining a bigger task. You must have seen that even there are many people who start running career. They start participating in marathon. A few days back, I was reading an article. A 73 years old woman. She was a banker and she left her job and she started participating in marathon. And now she's participating in 5 kilometer, 10 kilometers marathon. But she started small. That is the thing. If you have a very overwhelming task in front of you, uh, there are chances that you may give it up. But if you just start with something very small and then gradually you increase, then there is chances that you will stick to it for longer time. So that is all about physical win. We can do anything, okay, any kind of physical activity, and that will that have a profound influence on our mental health as well. So in India there was a saying, I don't know whether you heard this saying or not, that is a sound mind stays in a sound body. And this is one way, and another way it is that in the sound body only there is a sound mind. Okay, so our body and our mind are very much interrelated with each other, and if we take care of one thing, that impacts another thing. Okay, so that is all about the physical win, and then we will come to the mental win. So in the mental win, we are going to discuss how any kind of mental stimulation can enhance our cognitive function, how it can make us engaged, how it can reduce stress, and how it can promote creativity, how it can promote clarity. So I will start this, but uh, can you remember any incident where you're engrossed with some puzzle, or maybe you were playing a chess, maybe you are doing something mentally, and you lost the awareness of space and time, and you are just immersed in that particular experience. Did you ever feel any kind of this thing when you were mentally involved with something that it seemed that the time has stood still, and you are not aware about anything around you? So I'm not talking about any profound spiritual experience, but I'm talking about some mundane tasks. So maybe you are building and writing. Yes, lady. Right, right. So maybe you are just writing. Yes, Liz. Yeah, it's a kind of flow state. Definitely, it's also a kind of flow state. Um, so, like when you are reading, when you are playing chess, you forgot everyone around you. You forgot that you have to have your lunch or you have to have your dinner, and you are completely immersed in that particular activity. So I think we all have gone through this kind of thing. And why? Because when we are involved with some mental activity, some mental stimulation, then we can go into that kind of flow state. But it depends from person to person, and the activities to another activities. Why? Because when we do or maybe we become completely present to that particular moment. We don't think about the past, or we do not think about the future. So when you are building something in Second Life, you are not thinking about the past, or you are not worrying about the future. You are completely engrossed in a particular activity. So every day we can do this kind of thing. It varies from person to person. Like Lee said, for Lee's it is reading. Lady said it's writing and building. For you, it could be something else. For you, it could be solving a puzzle. For you, it could be, anything else. Maybe playing computer games as well, or playing any kind of games. Nowadays we have, this kind of um, augmented reality and virtual reality glasses like Meta Quest and like Apple Vision Pro. So it takes us to a different kind of realm, a different kind of virtual world, and you actually, get immersed into that kind of experience. I've never used those things. I don't know how good they are. Anyone has used here MetaQuest or those kind of virtual goggles? Anyone has used? You can share your experience whether it's good or not. Okay, Annabelle has used. Is it good, Annabelle? Is it productive? And did you have good time using it? Ah, okay, 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 okay. Maybe, like we are already looking at screens every day for 8 to 9 hours, and above that, if we start wearing those things, it's definitely not good for our mental health. Yes, yes. Thank you for sharing your reflection, Annabelle. So we can do anything, which mentally stimulates us every day. It doesn't mean that you have to solve puzzle. You can just practice mindfulness. You can do some writing. You can, learn a new skill. You can play any kind of board game. Or you can, choose any activities that you find enjoyable and a little bit of challenging. Okay, because the moment we find something challenging, it gives us some kind of mental push, and sometimes it leads to the flow state. So we can also try to find something which is a little bit challenging, not very challenging. Then again, there is a chance that we will leave that thing. But a little bit of challenge actually works like a wonder when it comes to our mental stimulation. So, we can do any kind of activities. Okay, we can do it after waking up. We can do it, before going to bed, or we can have any kind of online course, or we can have any kind of book club. Okay, maybe you all can get together at a place, and you can share what are the things that you have read last week, or if you have read any good book. So I have bought a new book, and I'm reading, and it's wonderful. I don't know whether you have read about the you know about this book. It's written by the daughter of Bruce Lee, that the martial art uh, prodigy, that martial art hero. So his daughter has written a book, and the name of the book is Be Water, My Friend, and it is written by Shannon Lee. You can check this book. It's a wonderful book which shows the philosophy of Bruce Lee and how he came into martial art, and in a very short time how he learned so many things about martial art. But it's very unfortunate he passed away only when he was 32 years old. But within that short period of time, he achieved so many things, and he, like perfected his martial art. So you can try this book. This is the book I am reading right now. Be Water, My Friend, written by Shannon Lee. So, Be Water, My Friend is actually a quotation said by Bruce Lee, where he was telling people that you can be like water, because water is formless and shapeless, yet it can take any shape, it can take any form. So whatever situation comes, you can adapt. uh, you can just take the form which is necessary to face that challenges. So the book has many metaphors, many thoughts. So I think you all would like that book. Fine. Okay, now after the mental activity, and just like you can solve some puzzle as well, some Sudoku or this kind of puzzle, that is also fine. Okay, the third thing is spiritual winning, or some spiritual win. Now here spiritual win does not mean any kind of religious activity, but it's fine if you find peace doing some religious activities like chanting mantras, mantras. It's very common, very famous in India, in Hinduism and Buddhism and Sikhism and Jainism. There are different mantras, like there are different hymns, there are different chants. So people keep on chanting the same words again and again and again. So this is also a kind of concentration practice. So when you keep on repeating the same words, you are actually focusing your mind onto two three words, and that itself becomes like a meditation. And there was one form of meditation which was pretty famous at one point of time. It was known as transcendental meditation. It was I mean, there is one Indian monk or Indian sage who made it very popular, and his name was Maharshi Mahesh Yogi. And many he had a huge following. Even the Beatles, all the members of Beatles like John Lennon and George Harrison, Paul. So everyone got attracted to him, and even they came to India. There is a Beetle ashram in a place called Rishikesh. But after that, some incident happened and they went back. So the transcendental meditation is basically, chanting mantras or chanting some words again and again in a devotional manner. So if you find it peaceful, you can do that. You can practice any kind of meditation. You can practice any kind of mindfulness. But what is more important about spiritual win is um, here we are reflecting about our purpose. Here we are reflecting about what we can do for other people, how we can help a person. So spiritual win is not something for your own self, but what you can give it back to the society. Okay. So maybe you can help a person, you can teach something to a person, you can give them some food, or you can give people something which they need. So spiritual win is basically having a purpose and helping people. And like you are not doing something, or you are not like having something for your own, but you are doing something for other person, because that gives us some kind of purpose in life. Even when we do jobs, we actually do jobs for our family, for our spouse, for our children, for our parents. So that actually gives a direction. And through spiritual win also we derive some kind of happiness. If you find a person who is very hungry, and if you give them some food, that person will also become happy and you will be more happy. uh, you can participate in any kind of charity program and donation program. uh, so you can find it yourself that when you give something to others, you also become happy. So you become happier by making people happy, and you sleep with a smile that you have made a difference, no matter how small. So that is a kind of spiritual win. So where you are doing something for another person, or you are just reflecting, you are practicing gratitude, you are helping your family member. These are the things which comes under spiritual wins. It's fine if you want to do something religious. Yes, yes, very true, very true. So kindness is a character strength, and like Buddha said that we all are going through different kind of suffering. We don't know what kind of suffering another person is going through. It could be physical suffering, it could be mental suffering. So we need to be kind. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I did the it's recording. So I can upload this tomorrow, and then tomorrow Lux can check. Yes, yes. Let me give the link. Just give me 1 second. I am giving the link. So tomorrow I can upload this particular session. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, I was not aware that Lux could not hear. Okay, so okay, now can you hear me, Lux, or you still cannot hear? Okay, great. So Lux, I will upload this session tomorrow, and then you can check the channel, and I hope you will not miss anything. And then also, if you ask any question, you can ask me. You can add me in your friend list, and I am there in Discord as well. Whenever you have any question, please ask me. I'll be very glad. So spiritual win means basically anything which we are doing for someone else, helping people, participating any kind of charity events, or like doing um, any kind of community work. So that also comes under spiritual win. Fine. So I have discussed the physical win, mental win, and spiritual win. Now, if you have any question, if you have any doubts, please ask me. And if you want to share your own experience, that also is fine, because we also learn from you. That is the best part of the community, because here we learn from each other. Okay, so any question, or if you would like to share anything. Any question which you could not understand, or if you want me to explain something in a better manner. So in a nutshell, the three daily wins means one activity we can do for our physical win, one activity we can do for our mental win, and another activity we can do for spiritual win. For example, today I think that I will take 10,000 steps, so that is a example of physical win. Okay, I said today I will do 10 minutes of mindfulness. That is a kind of mental win. And today I decided, okay, I will do some prayer. I will, help a person, maybe our own family member, maybe our friend, or maybe a stranger, or maybe something for the society. So that is the example of spiritual win. So every day, if we can do this thing, one physical win, one mental win, and one spiritual win, it impacts our life in a very positive manner. Okay. Okay, Annabelle said, I've had a very stressful past few weeks, and this session was just what I needed. I appreciate having a chance to reflect on the good things in my life. I'm glad I stumbled. I'm very happy, Annabelle, that you just found what you needed. Yes, there is a quotation of Rumi. I think many people have heard about Rumi. He is a Persian poet. So Rumi has a quotation that what you seek is seeking you. Yes, Liz, Rumi, Jalaluddin Rumi. So what you seek is seeking you. So maybe you are seeking something like this, Annabelle, and universe just gave what you needed. Yes, Rumi had this saying, what you seek is seeking you. So thank you so much, Annabelle, for sharing this, and I'm very happy that I could be of some service, I could be of some help. That is my spiritual win, Annabelle. So today I will give a tick that one spiritual win I have made. Okay, any other question, or anyone would like to share something? So we all can, aim for this three daily win: one physical win, one mental win, and one spiritual win. Any other question, or if you would like to share any experience, and even in future also, if you have any question, you can ask me, you can add me in your friend list. I'm not always on. I have a very demanding real life job. So you can also ask me any question at any point of time. I'll be very glad to help you out. Yes, yes, Liz. So three daily things, we can do. It should not be anything big, just some small daily activities. Just, stretching also a kind of physical win. Just doing meditation for 1 minute is also a mental win. Just helping our spouse or our children, our parents with something, that is also a spiritual win. So if we keep on doing this thing, it impacts our mental health, it impacts our physical health, and it impacts our spiritual health as well. Okay, so if no one has any question, I can close the session. And Lux, I'm very sorry, I did not know that you did not have the audio enable, but I promise that I am going to upload this session tomorrow. It's very late in India right now. It's around uh, 12:11 a.m. But tomorrow, definitely, I will upload this session, and you can check the link, and you can find out the full session, whatever the things that we have discussed. So I would like to say thank you to each and everyone for coming and participating in this session. So again, next Thursday, I'll be back here at 10 a.m. SLT, and we will learn something new. And if you learn something, you can also share. If you read any new book, you can also share. If learning any new skill, you can also share, because together we can motivate each other for a better mental health and physical health. Okay, thank you so much once again, and bye for now. Namaste. Have a great week and take care. Bye.